Have a look at task 5. Alright, so you have been given a file here showing details of the planned street dance classes and existing bookings. So you have to download the file given. It says download the file street dance classes. To download the file you need to scroll down, and here it says click here to download. Save as. If we just create like for that, what you do is like this is task 5, so you would create a folder called task 5. I'm assuming I'm on the root folder, and you could rename it, but you could save it as this and save it with another name later on. Open it. Once you open the file, then you need to go back and read the questions. But the first thing you need to do is what? Format the spreadsheets. So this is maximum reserved places. So we don't have any money, right? So that's fine. We leave it as that. But the headings will be better if we put the headings to say size 14 and bold. You can change the shadings if you want, but don't spend time doing that. Yeah. Resize the columns, so highlight and double click. Yeah. Okay. Highlight and double click. Yeah. So next we need to add a new class with the following data. First I will need to add, let me move this one because we are going to add a new data. Fujita hip hop. What's happening? It's actually giving us automatically. Nice, eh? Hip hop. Yep. And we go back and read it. It's beginner and Saturday. Beginner and Saturday, and the time is 9:30 to 11. And maximum places is 10, and available would be 0. Reserved would be 0. Okay, so what do we do next? Again, who tells us what to do next? The question paper. We need to read it. Available, use the formula to calculate the spaces available. Available is maximum places minus reserved. So this one available shouldn't be a pound sign because just is a bookings.
Oh no, I mean it come up as a pound. So
oh, this one, yeah, you are right. That is wrong, isn't it? Yeah. So we need to change. Well, how do we change it?
Well, we go up to the top where it says currency, and click on the side, and we look for numbers. And there's too many numbers, so we reduce it.
It's in decimal points, so we can reduce it, or
no decimal places.
Yeah, no, we can click on here, decrease decimal places. All right, print screen. So decrease decimal places. Okay, and next we are going to calculate. Tells us available places, right? So equal maximum places. It tells us maximum places minus reserved. Minus reserved. I click on it. Okay, and we copy the formula down to the other cells. So what we do is we click down and select and copy down to the other cells. Right? what do we do next? So next we need to sort the data into alphabetical order of style. So when we try to do that, we might experience a problem and we need to look for a solution. In alphabetical order of style. This is style. So the best way of sorting is, where shall we go first?
Oh, we go to the filter. Find the filter.
Where do we find the filter?
Data.
Click on data, yeah. Alright, and then? Okay. And we are going to sort by style. How do we know that? From the question. Sort the data into alphabetical order of style. So don't be afraid to go back and read the question many times.
Yep.
Okay. So style and sort A to Z. But we got this message, right? So when we get this message,
One row.
so we have this message it says, to do this, all the merged cells need to be the same size. Where do we have merged cells? We have merged cells here, right? Thank you, well done.
Right click.
So, Francis is volunteering to tell us what to do. Right click.
Right click it.
Yes.
And then we go to format cells.
Format cells. Where is format cells? Yeah, here. Well done.
Format cells, and we go to alignment.
Well done.
And then we undo the tick for merge cells.
Yeah, so we untick it.
Untick it and then OK.
Okay. Right. Then let's see if we can do it. How do we sort it now? Where do we go?
Where do we go from here?
Click on the style drop down arrow, and then which one do we select? We are going to sort by style. Sort A to Z or A to Z, yeah? This one, yeah, okay. So that's sorted, and we see breakdance at the top, right? Okay, so that will come handy later on. Look, use a formula to calculate the total available places. We have then create a chart, okay, to show the type and available spaces for breakdance classes only. How do we do that? So we have to select only the parts we want. We want the instructors to be included. Sorry, when we see like that selections, it's no good. You need to click on inside the wherever you want to include, and then click Control key, highlight, yeah, select the ones you are interested about, and we are interested in the type and available places, right? Am I right? You agree? Okay, so what do I do next to create the graph? Insert, and then I choose the one I want, but I am getting some graphs I am not interested about.
Click on it and then data select.
Yeah, I could do that, but with this one I am really interested to get a special. So I'm asking myself, why is it? I know we didn't get. There is a better one. Let's do it again. It comes sometimes earlier correctly, and sometimes. So let me try it again.
Remember you switched
Insert. Yeah, but that's for later on. Okay, all right. Look, this one. Now you know it came correctly, but it's not 100% correct how we want it. It's showing us the available spaces for breakdance George, but it's not telling us the type. Yeah, all right. So I need to edit this. Okay, right click and select data. Look, George breakdance, Lisa breakdance, that's how it is. Okay, fine, but I'm interested in the type. Okay, so I'm gonna take this out. I'm not interested in this one. So I'm interested. I'm not interested in this one. Let me. You see, because George and Break this one are side by side. So how about now I do a trick? Okay, if you can if you, even if you do it like this, it's fine, you get some mark. But if you can confidently switch the columns, the style and the type, then it would be nice to do. Insert column, yeah. If I double click, by the way, I should have done that earlier. Highlight all of them and double click. So we have a column here. We can move the type to the first column. Highlight all of them. Control X and click here and Control V. It has moved. And then we can delete this column. Easy. And now we highlight, we hold the control key, click first there without holding, and then hold the control key, select the correct rows, and we are interested in the type and the available places. And click on insert and select the 2D columns. Sometimes it comes, sometimes it doesn't come. So I would prefer now with this one we can edit, but because what we want to do is we want to use two values in the x-axis. So I'm gonna select again, pray that it works the way it should work, but we'll come up with a formula. Okay, and oh, look at that. Beginners George, advanced Lisa. Yeah, this is the type, right? And the instructor's name, so you would be interested. And also the values here are of the available places. If we click on plus, we can add access titles. And here in the y-axis, we can add available yeah, thank you.
But he send this to us, though. Yeah, he's going to send this
Available
from
places.
From Monday.
Oh, you'll be on your phone. It's okay.
Here on the x-axis, what do we have? We have types and instructors' names. So what we could do is types stroke instructors name, and the chart title may be available places, right?
Yeah.
Available places for what? For breakdance.
Beautiful graph. And that's how they want it.
So that one on
And
the side is
right click, this would be the base graph, and there are alternative design, but I think click OK.
We can do the variety.
Or which colors you want? You can change things. Yeah. Okay. We can change it, all to right click, format data series, and we can change the fill
Variety.
to another color.
Variety.
We will change it to
Variety.
no, we'll change it to
Have you
pink.
done this exam before?
No.
Oh, who done it before? The other guy. Where's the other guy that used to done it before?
Click
What
OK.
happened to the northern guy, the Nightingale or whatever?
Let's check if it is as we wanted it. So create a chart to show type and available spaces for breakdance classes. That's the correct way to show it. Place the chart below the data so they fit in one page only. Aha. Sorry, it has to go to move chart again.
Jacob, you're funny. You need t-shirt. It's a very good video.
So right click and move chart again as
Yeah.
object in,
Oh,
as object in, because that's the requirement. We need to do what's required.
wow.
You can move it back to the way it was, but we need to put it below it so that they are in the same,
Chart.
so that they are in the same page, same chart worksheet, but also, and then we need to check if
How did you get to that object?
make sure all the data is clear, easy to read, and formatted correctly. Yeah, so that they fit in one page only. Will they fit in one page?
Oh yeah, plenty of space.
Let's check.
I know what you're gonna do.
What am I going to tell me?
You're gonna go to print preview.
Yeah, that's one way. Print. It fits into how many page?
That's two.
Two pages. So this is the main part. We have to go to page setup. I'll show you another way of going to page setup. Fits to one page. Then it
Wow,
fits
how
to
he does it
one page.
automatically?
Yeah.
Wow, how does he do that?
Well, it has programs that will do it. But for you to be able to do it, if I come out from here, two ways. One way is to go to page layout and page setup and fit to one page. Okay, page layout, page setup, and it will open. You open it, you bring this one, or another way is to go to file, print preview, page setup. In this case, fits to one page, you can change it, but you check first if it's in one page. If it's in one page, you don't need to do anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
If it,
it's not so,
yeah.
choose on one page.
Okay.
All right.
Otherwise it'll be
So are we clear with that task? Yeah.
Yep.
Excellent. We'll save the video.
I will be one.
We'll look at the next question, but I want you both to do this question on your own. Yeah.